In the last few months, we had some changes in the house. We had to renovate the basement and we changed a whole bunch of things around the house, one of which was my home office slash studio. Some of you know I'm a painter and I have a whole other art channel dedicated to painting, and I also play a bit of guitar, like songwriting. Like, I like a whole bunch of creative hobbies. And so this home office slash studio is multi-purpose. First, let me show you the process of the whole makeover here. And I have just a few bits left to finish it up, and then I'll give you a grand old tour. Help him, Mama? Yes. Let's hide some wires. Nice. I wanted to keep the color palette very joyful and light and bright. So white, blush pink, like little girliness, but very soft pink, with some nice blonde wood, as you can see, and also a few accents of rust. But now I'm about to put a big pop of color on the wall. This is a series of paintings that I started a few years ago, and it's called Sunshine State of Mind. It's just a reminder to see the positives, no matter if it's a sunny or a rainy day, to keep that sunshine in your mind. As I mentioned, it's a multi-purpose room. I do a bunch of things here. I do my editing, all my house like admin stuff. It's my office. It's a studio because I have art supplies here. I like to paint and draw. I play a bit of guitar. I write songs. I'm trying to learn how to sing. So it's kind of a creative space and also like my own little cocoon, you know? I'll try to go quick and show you what we've done and also how I use this space, but I might blab a little bit. Hopefully it's not too boring. Biggest change we've made in this room is this large couch, and we did that specifically for the puppies. This is Lennox's TV. He loves to sit there and watch people go by, watch the cats. He loves it. So we needed a chair or something that would make his heart happy because he's our boy and we love him. There used to be a large lazy boy that we would push forward so that the armchair would line up to this window ledge so that he could look out the window, and then there would be a huge gap in the back. But the solution is this couch bed situation where you can lay out, and we put a bunch of cushions here, and they could both, Lake and Lennox, look out the window. You don't see Lake much because Lennox is the little boy that's always with me in all the videos. He follows me around everywhere. But Lake is very cuddly as well, and she's the cutest. Let me call her. Lakey! Come see Mama, Lakey. She's coming. Hey, girlfriend. You wanna sit? Sit. Hello. Are you the cutest girl? Yes. Okay, come up. Up, up, up. So here are the babies, and this giant couch is for the babies. I wanted a couch regardless, but I would have gotten something a lot smaller if they didn't need their TV because honestly, for this space, this couch is really, really large, super extra comfortable, love it, but the door doesn't even open quite completely. But it's amazing. Let me lounge in it so that you can have an idea of the scale. And I'm pretty tall. So we can lounge like this. Can't we, baby? We lounge like this. And we're happy as can be. Yes. And you can watch your TV. You want to go watch? Come here. Let's watch a TV. I sit. And obviously, it's so big that like a lot of people can fit on this. It's amazing. Okay. And obviously I kept that color, minimal color. This is a cream couch, and with dogs, they would dirty it in a second if I didn't cover it. Very aware of that. And that's why I have a bunch of throws that I put, especially on the bottom part, and this matches almost perfectly the couch itself. And we have different like throws. We lay it down because when they go play outside, their paws get a little bit dirty sometimes. But I wanted to show you the couch as it's meant to be, but it doesn't look as nice on the daily. Always cozy though. And as far as the artwork, you saw me hang this painting there, which is where it will end up eventually. I have a plan to create a large painting, probably the same size as this one, and put it there. But it might not be completed for a while, so this will end up being there. But for now, I didn't want to leave a gap on this wall, so I'll be putting this here. Fun fact, these are my first paintbrushes that I bought in university when I started studying fine art. I kept them. So that's gonna be the wall art for now. You're the sweetest boy. I love you so much, boo boo. And as mentioned, I wanted a soft color palette, so blonde wood, lots of white, and soft pink with a bit of rust. Talking about blonde wood, the floors are the starting point of inspiration. Some of you might remember from my art channel that this desk used to be all white. These are Alex drawers from IKEA. They're very well known. And I use them. I've had them for like 8 years, I think, or 7 years. And the top is a separate piece that was white and was a lot longer. But what I've done to update this desk without wasting too much is that I went online on Amazon and I found this desktop that pretty much matches the floor. It gives this desk a second life. I can still use it. It's still as practical with all the drawers. It's a bit shorter, so it forces me to keep my desktop very clean because there's less space, but it gives more space in the room, which I love. I have huge screens because I edit and I just love having a big screen. Fun fact, this is my best friend Jen, and I've had this picture for decades. Carry it around everywhere, and it's always been at my desk. Okay, so for furniture, I bought a few other pieces. I really treated myself this year. This is a new chair. I'm trying to learn guitar. It's a big goal for me. And the chair that I had before, I had that chair for probably 12 years. It was starting to be cracked, but mainly the arms were static and it was not very guitar friendly. So this one is amazing. The arms fold up and down and it's pretty comfortable. Got it on Amazon as well. This is me. Hello. This is a really large closet. I'll show you after, but furniture wise, I bought some pieces here trying to fit the blonde wood theme and trying to really maximize the storage space and the multi-function aspect of this room because it's not a huge room. I wanted to have a lot of storage so that I didn't feel like it was a cluttered space because I wanted to use it for so many different things, you know. I got all this on Amazon as well. It was so long to put everything together. I did it all myself. Didn't even ask David. So let's start with this. I have a really large TV. Guilty pleasure. I probably shouldn't have a TV in this room because I feel like I have computer screens that I could use as my TV and it might be distracting, but I just gave in. I didn't buy a new TV, for the record. We have a few TVs around the house and we just reorganized the things that we had. But it comes in handy because sometimes David and I have like downtimes and he loves sci-fi. I don't like sci-fi at all, so we can watch our different things sometimes. But mainly it's unnecessary. It's a distraction. It shouldn't be here, but it's here, so I'm mentioning it. What I wanted to talk about was these two cabinets. I like the rattan. It's a new trend. I see it all over. It just fits my color palette basically, and I put some random admin stuff like paper for the printer and some tools that we need to use all the time. Really not that inspiring or interesting, but it prevents having clutter or like that junk drawer, you know. In here I have a whole bunch of documents. Like I have a very extensive art book collection. Most of it isn't here, but I'm taking a few that I want to read and be inspired by, and I've put some here. I have cooking books, and I've been doing this you can draw in 30 days. Like, it's drawing techniques that are super easy to achieve, and I've really been having fun doing it, working through all the different exercises, and it's a good like way to meditate, you know, clear your head. In this one I have some makeup stuff And in this one, I keep it for all like journals and music stuff, like lyric writing, songwriting, binders, all types of music stuff. Singing for dummies. One little thing that has been super practical is this step stool, which also serves as a mini coffee table. Multi-purpose. It serves as a stool for when I play guitar. I love this little thing. I bought it on Amazon as well. It's very useful. It helps me go into that closet. Up top there's a shelf. Multi-purpose gem. Also, if you want to snoop in my desk drawers, we could do that together. Keeping to the theme of multi-purpose, I also get ready here in the morning, so do my hair, makeup, just get ready, skincare. This room is a woman cave. Hair tools, look at that, how organized. Straighteners, curlers, all that. More hair tool. More hair stuff. This is purely office supplies, pens and stuff. And this is wires for my guitars. On the other side, I've got a foot massager for when I get too stressed, when I have to edit. And here we have a bunch of makeup. Makeup and glasses. More makeup. Glasses and contact lenses. And more wires, like this is USB cables, chargers and stuff. Did I say it was multi-purpose? And in this closet I have mostly art supplies. I've packed up some art supplies that I'm not using, like the more odd stuff, and I kept everything I love the most, which is a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. But mainly I have this tray that is really handy. If I want to draw, I could put some stuff on my couch, like bring this tray and start sketching while putting on a bit of Netflix. That's a thing, right? But the most useful is these cards. These cards are great. On this side, I have all my acrylic painting stuff. But what I like about this is that I can go outside on my patio during the summer, just roll this out, and I could use the dining room table. You know, I could bring it out. I don't paint as much as I used to. As I mentioned, I have an art channel. I posted videos for 7 years, like 325 videos about art, a lot of tutorials and stuff. And I've stopped doing tutorials, and now I concentrate mainly on painting things that I really, really want to paint for myself, like the painting that I have in mind there. So whenever I have the urge to create a painting, I just go with it, you know? But I don't need a huge space for it. Ideally, if I had a bigger space here, I would set up a corner and have everything out. Right now, I want to focus a lot more attention for the next couple of years on getting better at guitar and singing. That's the challenge that I gave myself, so that David and I can have fun playing music together, because David is such a good musician and I'm lagging behind, and if I were better, we would have a lot more fun. So I'm trying to catch up and get better, and for that we need time, and I can't do everything. So painting for the next couple of years is gonna be a lot slower, but I still love it. If you're curious, the other card is colored pencils, charcoal, like odd stuff, like ink. I love doing ink stuff. And I also have oil pastel, do a lot of that, and watercolor in here. The thing I like about watercolor is that it could be on a very small scale, you know? And that's another thing I could do while watching TV, on a super small scale, experimenting and trying things out in watercolor. I forgot a piece of art. I love this painting. I bought this painting from an artist from the Ukraine a few years ago. This painting makes me so happy. It's so joyful. It reminds me of where I was born in the countryside of eastern Quebec. The colors are super vivid. It's a very minimal landscape. You can check out the artist's Instagram. He has such beautiful art. I love it so much. I also love how it's a purple frame. It's super bold, but so delicate and minimal all at once. It's my kind of thing. And I also have this thing that I made, think positive and follow the flow. It's my motto. We spoke a lot about music. I only have a couple things to show you really quickly. The music stuff. Guitar stand. I have an acoustic guitar. This is a Taylor GS Mini Taylor. Mahogany top. It's small and it sounds wondrous. I love it. It's a gift from David. And this is an electric guitar. It's a Godin. I love it. And I have a super minimal setup here. I don't know much about music, but I know the basics of Cubase to record like demos and stuff. Look, Lennox is looking at his TV. So David set this up for me. I don't know the technical terms of anything, but I have a mic for practicing singing. This is another mic for recording acoustic guitar. And this is my audio interface. Is that what it's called? Starting to learn a few little bits to be able to record my own songs. So, home office, admin stuff, makeup station, lounge, art studio, music recording studio, jam room, woman cave. Oh yeah, and Lennox's TV. What's on, baby? Do you like the program?